Oh. All right. I'm gonna get all set up and see if I can get my chat good, and then we will get to our experimentations. What's going on, Mr. Calvin? How you doing, man? What is going on? Just trying to get myself logged in where I can see this thing on my screen, so I don't have to do that. Because nobody wants to see that. How's my sound? I don't have my earpiece in today. I'm not 100% sure I even know where that thing is. All right, cool. Let's just see. Soft bug. It's a gnat, but drives me crazy. All right, I'm good. Oh, that's wild, YouTube. That is wild right now. I didn't give a commercial. I don't even get a commercial right now. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's how you do me. That's how you do me, you do. All right, anyways, I'm gonna grab some of this epoxy and I'm gonna make a little box for it. Yeah, back in the shop. Back in the shop. Um, and I'm gonna make some a little box. I got this. When bugs touch me, I get all itchy. It's weird. It's weird. But I'm gonna mix some epoxy, and then I think what I want to do is put. Look at that. Some wood chips in it. I haven't seen that. I'm sure somebody's done it, but I've been experimenting with these couple of different types of wood together, so I've been getting shavings with both of them together. It's kind of a nice mix, so I want to try to do something with it. Try to figure something out. Let's see. Let's read the instructions real fast. I think this is just a one-on-one, and you gotta mix it for 3 minutes, and then you remove bubbles with a heat gun if you need it. That's it. So what I want to do is try to do a thin, like maybe yay thin sheet of epoxy with that wood in it. What up? Look at, see, I'm squinting at the screen. Hello, Super Daddy. What up? I'm gonna tell you, yo. You know what? Hello. So we're gonna go ahead and start getting something. I need a container to put this in, though. So I think what maybe I'll do is just make one. So let's see what we can put together real quick. We might need some super glue. I prefer the gel. But I think what I'm gonna do is just make a little box. Make a little box, and then that way, if I cut through it or sand through it or whatever, I hit wood, that's good too. So I'm gonna cut me some strips on this, and then I'm gonna just build a little box on top of this. Is it too bright? And cut to the saw. We'll do some measurements real fast. We'll do some measurements. Combination square. sit down. I don't want to get ahead of myself. So we'll put our combination square right here on our material, and we'll start with, let's say, 1.5 inches on that edge, because what we'll do is cut 1/2 inch segments. Tighten that down. And right there where we've got it, can't quite reach or hold that whole thing and show you, but right here I'm gonna just mark every 1/2 inch. You get it. And when I go to my saw, I'm gonna set it to 1/2 inch, and then I'm gonna put a block on it so we can make that same cut repeatedly. Hopefully. Over here. That's the saw we're talking about. And if we pull that down to the right, there, that gives us about what we want. So, I'm going to take this thing right there. That will let me stop right here. These things don't have to be fancy. Tighten it down. Now you can see. Let me see if I can. Yeah. Right there, we'll get our cut. Perfect. Now, the only flaw to that is we got to cut all this off for that to work, because we got to be able to butt up to it, right? So let's do that over here with Big Brother Almighty. So go ahead and cut that to the size I want. So each time I cut that, I'll cut off a little tip. I was going to say finger, but I didn't want to jinx myself like that. Gotta plug this in real fast. Uh-oh. Unplugging other stuff to do it. With this short intermission, feel free to order drinks, tip your wait staff, and close your ears. No problem. Other side. Now we can use the stop. We can cut. Oh, we gotta plug it in again. Say that 3 times fast. Plug it in again. Plug it in again. Plug it in again. So Dr. Benjamin's back to do the diddle again. Chop it up and rhythm again. Well, if you, the piece is down there. A small piece. All right, let's try again. And it just falls down there each time. Well, let's do 4 of them, and then we'll get all 4 of them out. That's hilarious. Now, I guess I just have to take the junk out. see where we got a Phillips head screwdriver. If we're lucky, it'll be outside of the truck. I don't even see one. Let's try this. Ah, we can't turn this bit by hand. Found one. Probably a good idea to unplug tools while you work on it. Could just be me being a stickler. Turn the fence to get to the other two screws. We're getting to it. What up, Miss Heather? How you doing? Who's this? The Heather and Calvin show in this piece? Oh. That was live. Was flying today, boy. It was moving, grooving, shaking, and or baking. Okay. So we got all our little scraps out. And then some. Plate back in there. We gotta make a zero clearance plate for this. I always end up needing an angle though, and then I chop them up. Yes, I'm gonna take the time to put these back in because I don't want to throw a screw later. But I'm gonna go fast as I can. We're good. Back to the shave, Robin. So now we got 40s. We got a plank. I'm gonna do it on the plank. You know what I mean. You know what I meant. Matthew, what's going on? Leonardo. What's going on? Just try to piece these together. Maybe with some tape. Maybe with a knife. But I might want to do this on a lighter wood. I don't know. Got a lot of dark pieces. Maybe I'll do this on a lighter wood. This maple might be nice. Size-wise, though, what do we want? That works perfectly. And then we'll just cap them. Yeah. See. Inside. Let's take these over to the. Should we even take these to the saw? Yes. Everything goes to the saw. Slide those over. Blade. Looks good. Plug it in. Real fast. Double check. And just fold those scissors up. Pinch those corners. Okay. May as well mix this in place, right? I wonder if we should stir this in while we mix it, or if we should just go straight to, you know what I mean? Like mix all of this and then put the dust in. I don't know. We might create bubbles one way versus the other, and I don't know which is better. But I guess that's why you call them experiments. All right, let's find something to stir with. Calvin says I definitely should probably have a miter saw as much as I break studs down. Yeah. Is Callie in the house? Is Cal in the house? Oh, yeah. Cal was in the house. See if I can find the stir stick. This ought to work as good as anything. All right. Let me kind of want to glove up just because I don't like this stuff on my hands in general. I don't see them handy. Hun. Oh, snap. Did that explode? Is that hard? Is that over with? Yo. Oh, somebody told me about that. Oh, man. My whole jug. That's open. Good morning, Mike. What's happening? Man, my whole experiment just went to poop. What's up, man?
Sweetwater Creek.
Yeah?
Is there an admission or parking fee?
Yeah, but they can take my pass off of the truck. Let me go get it.
Okay. We're leaving right now to go to the Target or the outside.
Okay. Be right back. I got some dead stuff to do. Mike, man, good well, that's funny. Yo. So now I just gotta wait. I might as well go ahead and lock this box in though. And then I'll go to the old freight. There's plenty of places to get some epoxy. So I'll go ahead and get the box set up for it. I think I'll use this thing. Shore up those corners and just pinching those edges. Make sure they're tight while this stuff dries. I think I'm gonna put a little more tape on that corner. Pull it a little bit tighter. Sometimes that's what's necessary. So the youngest daughter just came into town to visit with her boyfriend. Losing my mind. Okay. So, what else can we do? What else can we do? It's always the wool. Offset the width of the saw with a tiny bit for kerf. Part off. Smallwood Lot says, what's today's experiment? It was going to be epoxy, and then it just blew up in my face. It didn't blow up in my face. It just, my epoxy, this is my first set of epoxy, and now it's hardened. So I ruined it, I guess. Ever says I want it to be spelled kerf. I don't know. Now this sucks. I gotta figure out something else I want to do. Let me go find out if I'm missing something with this new boy in my house. I'll be back because I'm going to need some strength. My DeWalt circular saw is 5 inches exactly, so I set the speed square and the clamp 5 inches and add a 30-second for kerf. Yeah, not me. I'm just on 90s. Playboy. I'm just on 90s. I'll be back.